Now, finally, it's a brand new partnership, almost guaranteed success through notoriety alone. The strangest news of a collaboration since it transpired that Elton is Bezzers with Eminem. Of course, I'm talking about the announcement that Greggs and Primark are coming together to bring out a range of, well, Lord knows what. Are pasties replacing pastels? Are sausage roll necks going to be dominating winter catwalks? Will the bikini be the beachwear attire of 2022? With poverty chic, the de rigueur fashion statement for class-conscious, wokist charity shop raiders and boho hipsters, is sardonic style about to replace sartorial elegance? Well, will this fashion bake-off simply fail to take off? Well, joining us now is PR and branding expert Paula London. Paula, what's your reaction to this? I thought it was April the 1st.
I don't know. First of all, I thought it was a PR stunt. Then I thought it could be quite clever because I think there is a correlation between fast fashion and fast food. I think a lot of Primark's customers will probably buy Greggs food. So, and I think if a brand's been spoken about, as long as it isn't negative, it could only be a good thing. Some people might just pop in out of curiosity and then purchase something else as an impulse buy. So we'll have to see how it pans out.
I mean, the British do have this thing that they like being the butt of a joke. They like being quite self-deprecating, and they see the wit and humour in things. And people joke about Primani, don't they?
Yes,
and then,
yes.
you know, Greggs has almost got a cultish following for being a staple on the high street for the great and the good.
Yeah.
I mean, do you think that it's going to be young people snapping these up because they're going to be the must-have items, or is this just a sort of harebrained concept doomed to fail?
I'm looking forward to seeing what happens, but I think it's important to remember as well, like Lidl and Aldi, when they had the trainers, they're now available for £1,200 on a resale site.
Woo!
So I'm sure some millennials, I think mainly, will be looking to buy these and then resell them. So, yeah, I mean, it's interesting.
What sort of thing would you hope that they release? I mean, are we thinking it's likely to be some sort of strange branded clothing with hoodies with pictures of, like, chicken slices on? Or do you think they're actually going to bring out, I don't know, a range of beige pastry-coloured clothing?
Well, Mr. Reynolds, the spokesperson for Greggs, has said that he's continuously asked for a clothing range. I think this is incorrect. But I think that's quite ridiculous. But we'll have to see. But, you know, there will be big brands in, you know, like Lidl and Aldi did, obviously. But I think it'll be interesting. And it's only going to be available in some stores. But, you know, most of the customers for Greggs are up north. So they will have a Greggs cafe in the Birmingham flagship store. So some customers will go there for Greggs and then maybe have an impulse buy in Primark. So I'm interested to see what happens.
Yeah, Benedict, would you wear something? If they brought out some sort of Warhol pop art-esque, like the baked bean cans, and it was sort of Greggs sausage rolls instead on a beautifully designed tailored shirt, would you be
I was going to say,
first in line?
do I strike you as the sort of person I don't know, maybe I'll ask my tailor who wants to do a collaboration with the Wolsey. You know, I hear they're short of money at the moment. You know, maybe there's something in that. I can speak to you about many things, but it must be said the fashion industry is something that does slightly go over my head. I don't quite understand. Yeah, I obviously understand, the scarcity and the slightly sort of the niche, novel concept of it. But what actually passes for fashion, what passes for fashion, I don't understand. That's why I try to wear really quite boring things that I can't possibly get wrong.
And do you think that this could well be a busted flush, that it will sort of die out as fast as it's popular? A bit like other things we've seen in the past when Burberry became like the prince to have until everyone decided it was chav fashion and you know, those sort of velour tracksuits that were
or is it
popular
and then chav? Yeah, because I think a lot of people do think that chavs do like Greggs. So I mean, I guess, you know, and I guess
we all like Greggs, can I just say?
Well, I don't know that.
And I consider myself a chav, so there you are.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, don't quote me on that. I mean, I have read online a lot of people think chavs shop in Greggs, and you know, so. Yeah.
Yeah, it's an interesting one, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if I'm going to
Greggs? Does that make me a chav? I mean, is there something a bit chavvy about
Someone
me?
once told me that chav came from as a word for Cheltenham average, and it separated, you know, sort of people who went to public school in Gloucestershire and people who didn't. And as someone who went to state school in Gloucestershire, I think that makes me a chav. So I'm going to be getting my Greggs uniform.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Reclaim that word.
Thank you both. Lovely to speak to you on this more bizarre topic today.